What's happening, boys, and welcome to the long-awaited Q&A. The last one I did was, I think, my 125k. Actually, wait, was it 125 or was it 100? I can't remember. But we're closing in on 140,000 subscribers. We're about, I think we're like 300, 400 subscribers away from 140,000. So I just want to say to all of you guys that are new, to all of you guys that have been here from the beginning, thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, I genuinely mean it. It sounds incredibly cliche, but there's really no other way to express it. Thank you so much for sticking along and putting up with all the fucking, like, weird stuff. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. So what happens with Q&As is, like, I'll ask you guys to ask me questions in an episode as a way to glory, which is what I did. Got about 700 questions. So there's a lot of questions to go through, and my tendency, I think my last Q&A was like 20 minutes long. So if you want to go check that out after this one to see if maybe I doubled up on questions, which hopefully I didn't. Naturally, it's going to happen because some questions are generic and then some questions aren't so much. But yeah, man, Jesus Christ, I'm looking at the screen. We've got about like 20 questions right now that I'm going to try and get through, and hopefully it doesn't bore you guys, but it's a cool way to interact, so you guys have a little bit more understanding when I'm like screaming or when I'm just, you know, whatever, just doing any video. You guys have a better understanding of who I am, and essentially that's what we all want. We want to feel connected with one another, so, yeah, that's sort of that, but, if you want to follow me, I always promote my Twitter. It's not a shameless plug, but it's I love my Twitter, so it's the way I interact with you guys outside of my videos. Also in my videos, I try to reply to as many comments as I can when it's not incredibly busy, but Twitter, I always respond to people. It's at SvitbuckHD, but without prolonging things any further, that was an efficient 2 minutes and 45 seconds. I thought I just went on for about 5 minutes there, but that was pretty good. Alright, so let's get started with the Q&A. Boom. Oh, this is going to be so easy, dude. Is YouTube your job, or do you have another occupation? As of 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, YouTube currently is my full-time job. It's crazy to say that still, and the first person, funny story, I'm going to try and do these quick because we've got so many questions, but the first person I ever told that I do YouTube, I still haven't told any of my friends or my family, none of them know, is a personal trainer at the gym. And it's not even my personal trainer. I just go to a gym, do what I do. But one time the trainer came up to me and was like, "Oh, did you get your personal assessment done?" I was like, "No, bro, fucking get away from me, bro. I'm just trying to work out here." And he's like, "Well, you should." And then we got talking. 20 minutes later, he's like, "What do you do?" I said, "Oh, I do YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. I put FIFA videos on there." He's like, "Oh, bro, we should work together." And then right there, I was like, fuck, I'm never telling anyone ever again, because they, you know, depending on what type of person you are, people have a tendency to want to kind of, he wanted to create a fitness channel, and he's like, "Bro, your FIFA channel, you could just, like, send your subscribers my way." It's like, it doesn't work like that, bro. If I knew him and if he was a good friend, sure, I'd help him out, but... Alright, so I forgot, I gotta say the names too. Fleming Jorgensen, where do you see yourself in 3 years? Do you hope you will have made a job of YouTube, or do you want a real job? By the way, I love your videos. I was early sub, so I will support you all the time. Stay fantastisch, way. Thanks so much, Fleming. 3 years in life? Man, I don't like to look at life that way. I don't like to look at, you know, in college they say, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And that can be constructive. It certainly can be constructive. But I don't like to set, like, I don't like numbers, man. So much emphasis is placed on numbers in life, whether it matters how much you make, what you're doing at a certain age or something like that, or like where you're supposed to be. I just don't kind of view life like that. I just live day to day, and yeah, just try to live day to day, like treat others kindly. Man, this is getting deep, bro. Treat others kindly and like do the best that I can at whatever I'm doing. So I think that's it. But yeah, I'd still love to be doing YouTube in 3 years. Donovan Cruz asks, how did you come up with saying eto fish and stuff? What's up with the fish? This would be an interesting experiment to go back in my videos and see exactly when I started saying fish, because most of the weird stuff that happens like impromptu. So like in a video, I'll see someone's name. I think it actually might have been Shirley. Shirley might have been the first player that I called fish, like Shirley Fish. Like, I get so excited when I score with any player, and I see the name, I'm like, "Oh, fucking thank you so much, that guy," and then I'll just put a weird twist on it. But it might have been Shirley. Be interesting to know. Obviously, Eto Fish is the main one, and then Ibra Fish, and all the iterations of it. So, yeah, I'm not really sure where it came from. It's just sort of like a weird thing. Tom Export with the Chelsea thing says, "Where are you originally from, bro?" I don't know why I gave him that little accent. We're gonna take a sip of a Starbucks holiday blend. Absolutely freaking fantastic, bros. I've got a Keurig machine. Dude, that's another story. Let me just take a sip. Oh no, it's not good enough of a sip. sometimes you just gotta tug on your mouth to get like the perfect, you know, like you got the air has to come in as you're sipping it. Dude, that's another, it's like a science of sipping. It's a book that I'm probably gonna write when I'm around like, you know, 40, 50 years old. It's gonna be a #1 seller for sure. So yeah, where are you originally from? I was born in Switzerland. All right, so this is, okay, right. So my mom met my dad in Switzerland. My dad's German, my mom's American. And they were both working in Switzerland. She was living there temporarily. He was there for work, and they actually were working together. It's kind of going like in a weird area, but it wasn't. Like my mom did, she did fashion stuff, and my dad was a fashion photographer. And they met, and they had me. I was born there, lived in Zurich for like 6 months. And yeah, then we moved to Germany, moved to Munich, lived there till I was 7 years old, and then my dad found work in Miami. Fashion industry was booming in Miami, and so he came over here, moved us all there, and then, you know, my mom was a lot happier because she really didn't like it over in Germany, because it rained all the time and that sort of stuff, and she's from California, so you could imagine being raised in California and then moving to Germany. But either way, so basically that, born in Switzerland, lived in Germany for 6-7 years, and then moved to the U.S. when I was obviously 7 years old, Miami to be specific. King H says, my question for you is, are you actually turning gay? Wait, hold on. There's a second part of the question. Wait, what? Fair question, bro, because the DJ Sebastian, you don't really know what he is. Is he gay? Is he straight? What's he doing? Is he hooking up with chicks? Is there like guys on the island with him or some shit? No. Well, first off, why am I taking so long to answer that? And there's nothing wrong with being gay. Let me put that out there, dude. It's 2014. If you have a problem with people being gay, you got some issues in your life. But no, I'm not gay. I've never been gay. Why am I saying I've never been gay? Again, I'm trying to like look for all that. What am I trying to say here? No, I'm not gay. Like, what else do you say? Hang out by the bay, I guess. What? But yeah, DJ Sebastian and some of the stuff I say would sort of like the accent, like, holy shit, girlfriend, what you doing, sweetheart? Like, it's sort of like a character like Bruno, Bruno and some other characters that I sort of base DJ Sebastian off of things I've seen on TV and stuff like that. DJ Sebastian is original, mind you, but obviously there's influences. But DJ Sebastian's kind of androgynous. You don't know what he is exactly. Like the guys, the girls. It's just a weird character. But yeah, not gay. Sorry to disappoint. Fitting follow-up question. Jamie Dixon says, sister, I'm just loving what you're doing with your hair, sweetheart. What's the longest yacht party you've ever been on? I've never actually been on a yacht party. I've been on a yacht before. I've been on boats before, but never on like a yacht party. I'm like trying to think. Yacht party? Nope, never been on a yacht party. I might be going this summer, depending on how the channels, depending on how YouTube is doing, because it's stressful as all hell, but it's awesome. It's the best thing in the world. But possibly might be going on a Croatian yacht party this summer. It lasts about a week and a half on a yacht. You go around the Mediterranean. Looks pretty sweet. Might be going. We'll have to see. But yeah, possibly in my near future. Twink the Kid, sweet name, bro. Twink the Kid says, what were your aspirations when you first started YouTube? First aspirations were, and I answered this in my previous Q&A, to share my gaming experiences. Like, the reason I started YouTube, man, it sounds so, like, I keep saying the same things over. Like, it wasn't for money, obviously. Like, you don't even need to, like, I feel like that's something you need to start off with, because so much of it is like, what's the money involved? Like, that didn't matter when I started out. I played video games. I've loved video games since I'm a kid. Always dreamed about doing something in the gaming industry. Never thought at all possible that YouTube would have been that avenue to do it. But my aspirations were really just to share my gaming experiences with other people, and like have other people see how I game, and I guess why I game, really. But that's the short and sweet of it. What will you do if you woke up one day and go to buy red lemonade and found out it's forever sold out? I never had red lemonade. I don't even know what that shit is, dude. Why did a potato fly your room? Why did a potato fly around your room? A potato flew around my room. Yo, dude, come on. I'm trying to do a Q&A here, bro. Why are you fucking flying around my room? I was just doing a patrol. Oh shit. Dude. Thanks, Potato. Max Barrow asks, what and or who inspired you to make a gaming channel? I'm gonna leave a link in the description below to a gaming channel called Node Gaming. And about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, man, dude, I wasn't really into YouTube as of like 3 or 4 years ago, but I started watching a lot of gaming stuff. I always watch like tech stuff, like Linus Tech Tips. I love that freaking channal. What other stuff? Like obviously like gaming highlights and stuff like that, and reviews. But then I saw this group of guys that started a channel. They bought an office in Los Angeles, and they're editors, and they just played video games. They played LAN games, man. And one video in specific, I'm going to link in the description below. I think you could, I'm not going to say it's what inspired me to do YouTube, but when I saw it, I was like, that's fucking awesome. That's what I would love to do. But yeah, Node Gaming, just the way that they sort of brought gaming to YouTube, and obviously people did it before, but it was just, I don't know, something about the videos just made me want to, what's the fucking, yeah, inspired me in some way. It was like maybe 20% of why I started a gaming channel. The other 80% was because I wanted to. MFWC99 Productions asks, most embarrassing moment. I would think that about 80% of people, if you ask them what's their most embarrassing moment about, well, wait, if you asked 80% of people, a lot of them, I should say, maybe something about farting in class in like high school or middle school. And that's true for me, dude. Thinking about it, most embarrassing moment, it was probably, yeah, dude, I fucking let one rip pretty hardcore in English class once, and it was the worst because it wasn't like people were talking. It wasn't like, you know, after the teacher was done doing the lecture or whatever, you know, there's noise, there's like ambient noise and stuff, like other people are talking, so maybe you can like squeeze one out. But dude, it was like a test, man. It was a fucking written test, and everyone was dead silent. And then here I am, dude, just like writing, and I'm like sort of dozing off. And I think it's because my head fell down. I was dozing off. It was like, and it was, dude, it was just so clear. And then like everyone just like looks at you immediately, and like they look at you because they want everyone else to know that it wasn't them. And you know, sure enough, a lot more eyes were on me than anyone else. So, yeah, it turned beet red, dude. So I mean, I don't, why are you embarrassed about farting, bro? It's like one of the most natural things in the world. HBK Pred says, how many times per week do you go to McDonald's? I don't go to McDonald's that often, contrary to what people think. I went a lot more in 14, in FIFA 14, but now I would say I go about, I don't know, maybe once, twice a week, and then at that, whenever I go, it's usually just to get him a cafe, but now I'm making coffees at home, so I really don't have that much of a need to go. And then obviously my Happy Meal wager, which I do once a week. I want to try doing it 2 times a week, but yeah, my Happy Meal wager, obviously I go for that as well. Get More Want More asks, can you say in a Korean accent, welcome to Ultimate Team, where if I get promoted, I get coins as my special... Okay, so I think I know what that means, but let's try it out. I'm so sorry, Kairu. Welcome to Ultimate Team, where if I get promoted, I get coins as my special banduru. I don't know, dude. Was that okay? The Clown NHL PS3 Traders asks, what group were you part of in high school? Nerds, jocks, etc. I like to consider myself as like the hybrid. Like I wasn't full on nerd, although I was nerd, and I wasn't full on jock, although I did play football, lacrosse, and football, both footballs, American and European football. Like, I straddled the line, dude. Like, I would hang out with, like, nerd groups, and I would hang out with jock groups. So, I was, like, sort of that hybrid where, I guess sort of, like, there was one guy that was a class clown, but he was a class clown for a whole nother set of reasons, dude. He was, like, really, really fucked up. But, so he takes the cake for class clown easily. But, I don't know, I was maybe, like, the 2nd or 3rd class clown and kind of juggled in between, if that makes sense. Sebi Sim says, why do you like Germany that much? Great pronunciation, by the way, and this is coming from a German. Keep up the work. Love your videos. Yeah, why do I like Germany that much? Man, this could be a really long answer, and I'm just gonna make it as short as possible. My dad's German. He raised me supporting the German national team. One of my first memories, bro, was Germany winning the World Cup in 1990. I think I was like 2 years old. And it was like honestly one of my first memories. I just remember like something, there were like lights in the living room, and then people like freaking out, like screaming, like really, really, really loud. And then I remember seeing like my dad and his friends like kicking the ball around in the backyard. But yeah, so yeah, I've grown up supporting the German national team. My dad's German. My grandma, my Oma, lives in Stuttgart. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why I guess I love Germany that much. It's part of my family. Like, my dad's from there. He doesn't live in the States. My parents are actually divorced. Don't get sad. It's actually better that it happened that way. Mom lives here. Mom lives in South Carolina. I live in Florida. And then my dad, believe it or not, this is crazy, lives in a fucking island off the coast of Africa. I know that sounds insane, but he's a photographer, and he went to Africa like 10 years ago, and he really, really fell in love with it. And he actually has a really crazy job. Like, he spent like 3 months with a tribe in Tanzania, freaking like taking pictures. He actually got malaria. That's another, that might be for the 150K Q&A. I can tell you the story about malaria. That shit was nuts. But yeah. See, I told you the answer was going to be long. Casper Smogy, by the way, can you speak some French for the Q&A? Parlez-vous français? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about it, dude. I don't know how to speak French. How fluent are you in German? And would you ever do a mini episode all in German? I wouldn't do a episode full in German because, like, most people wouldn't understand it. Like, I would say 80% of my subscribers, or I don't know, maybe I'm being, maybe I'm not really figuring out exactly, or maybe I'm not being, or maybe I don't know how many of you guys are actually German, but I don't think most people on the channel, basically what I'm trying to say, would understand. But I can understand everything, right? So like I talk to my grandma every few months. I talk to my dad on Skype every weekend, and sometimes we'll speak in German and I'll understand everything. It's just responding sometimes is tough, because the last time that I spoke German fluently was when I left there, and my vocabulary was such was that of, you know, a 6 or 7 year old. So and then I came here and then everything was English. Which year did you start playing FIFA? Probably FIFA 02 for PlayStation 2 was probably my first FIFA ever. It's probably the first FIFA I ever played. Then I took like a 4 or 5 year break, played a lot of Madden, played a lot of first person shooters, played a lot of PC games. I started as a PC gamer. Like when I was really heavily gaming, and then picked it back up in 06 or 07, and then I've played every FIFA since. Don Hug says, if you went back and played FIFA 14, do you still think you would be good at it? I think that FIFA 15 right now, post-patch, is a lot like 14, so I think, yes, I think I would be good at it. Callum Wilson says, what's your favorite drink of all time? Favorite drink of all time, I would say it probably has to be chocolate milk. I fucking love chocolate milk. I actually just bought some chocolate milk tonight. And let's see what else. Though I will have to say water now is becoming my favorite drink. It's just it's the craziest drink too if you think about it. Dude, it's fucking water, bro. There's no taste to it. And it's like probably the best drink that you can have. And yeah, water and chocolate milk, bro. Soda, I tried to cut out soda out of my diet about a month ago. You wanted me to say about a week ago. But yeah, man, Dr. Pepper and Coke is really good. Aaron Hawkins says, what was the first console you ever owned and what was your favorite game on it? First console I ever had was the original Nintendo, and I never had a favorite game on it. I just sort of blindly played all the games. And then I got, what was next after that? Was it Super Nintendo? Super Nintendo Mario was freaking sweet, but the one that really pops out to me was probably Nintendo 64, and then Mario 64 just floored me, bro. That game was freaking amazing. Loved Mario 64. And then he asked console, so it's limited to that, but I grew up as a PC gamer, so like when I built my first PC, dude, I'm talking about like Counter-Strike 1.2, Day of Defeat when it first came out, the first Age of Empires, all that shit, dude. Love PC, but yeah, first console was the original Nintendo. 55 Ozian, don't know, that's crazy name, bro. Hey from Sweden, favorite candy, love you, man. Thanks, bro. Heart. Favorite candy? Probably Haribo's. I've got to say Haribo because I grew up on it. My favorite ones were the Frosches, the little frogs with like the white underbelly and the green top. Some of them are actually multicolored, and then probably Überraschungen, the Kinder eggs. You know, you guys, they're actually banned here in the States now, but it's the chocolate egg with the toy in the middle. The chocolate, bro. Like, everyone loves the toys, and I love the toys, but the chocolate, bro. You crack the egg, and then you put the top, and, like, you let it stick to the top of your... Oh, my God, dude. So freaking good. Burak Addis, and by the way, sweetheart, nice cleavage, girl. If you could choose an animal, what animal would you be? Oh, man. God damn. Why is that such a tough question? So like, dolphin, I feel like... Dude, dolphins look like they have the best time in the wild, bro. They're, like, flipping out of the fucking ocean. Like, they flip out, and then they, like, flip back in. But yeah, dude, they're social, they're really smart, and that's what I'd want to be if I was an animal. Dogs and cats are a bit too domesticated, and then probably like an eagle. Like, I'd love to be able to fly, so yeah, eagle or dolphin. Emilio Bustamante, oh, this guy seems like he's gonna be a really great guy. Why do you look like a fat pedophile? Go to the gym or something. 5 upvotes, that got 5 likes. Okay, so I'm not a pedophile, and you can actually, like, what am I saying? I don't have to say that I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a pedophile. But and yeah, I'm not fat. A lot of people think I'm fat because I go to McDonald's, but like, I put myself in videos, dude. I'm not a fat guy. I go to the gym. Like, I'm not in the best shape. Let's be real. I could be in a lot better shape, like cardio wise. Like, my heart could be a lot better. Which is why I've actually started going to the gym this past month. I've been going 5 days a week, which is really impressive. for me personally. And yeah, I'm neither of those things, I think. Ozil's Vision says, why don't you play the Cookie Monster? Got a girlfriend, she ain't got a no song anymore. That shit was fantastic. Cue the song, DJ.
Hit it, gotta go. Adios. If you got a boyfriend, he ain't gotta know. Straight up, you got a problem.
Preston Bell says, where did you go to college? So I started off in a college in Boston called Northeastern. Shout out Huskies. If anyone by any chance ever went to Northeastern or knows of it, Kerr Hall was my dorm. Fucking right there by the Back Bay Fens, dude. 5-minute walk from Fenway Park. But yeah, dude, Northeastern was awesome. Imagine like a Miami kid going to the Northeast, though. It was brutal, dude. Experiencing that first winter was just absolutely brutal. But yeah, Northeastern, spent 2 years there. Realized that, you know, I wanted to sort of do like, I wanted to try out the film thing, and their communications program didn't have a whole lot of film. So I was like, you know what? Let's try to get back into University of Miami. I didn't have the grades coming out of high school to get into Miami, and then I busted my ass for 2 years at Northeastern, applied for transfer, and they took me on loan, bros. They said, look, man, we've got a team, and we want, like, the greatest player ever. Nah, dude. But yeah, I was able to transfer to University of Miami and finished out there, and graduated there, and wow, I have a degree in communications and specifically film studies. So that's actually what I did as my first job. I was a production assistant. Went out to Los Angeles. It's a long story. That might be a 150K thing as well. I want to save some of this stuff so you guys, you know, so you don't all get it in one video. Although this is shaping up to be an incredibly long video. Mazrunis, do you consider yourself as the best FIFA player? If not, then that means you lose games. Why do you keep on playing? I keep on playing because it's fun. For the same reason, like, if you play COD, yeah, you die a lot of times, but you try to kill more. That sounds so fucking horrible. You try to kill more people and win more games than die. Jesus Christ, dude, these games that we play. But, yeah, I don't nowhere near consider myself the best FIFA player, but I like to consider myself a competitive, not like pro. Well, I do play FIFA for a living. So you could say that I guess I'm pro, but obviously I don't go to tournament circuits and stuff like that. I consider myself a competitive player. If you play me in FIFA, I usually take that shit incredibly seriously, just like most games that I play. XCABC123 says, potatoes or applesauce? Applesauce, man. Applesauce all the time, bro. You take the potato and you throw that shit. Sorry, dude, potato. Potato, dude. Fucking, dude, applesauce. Fucking fantastic. Charlie Mullins, Way Q&A. What's 9 plus 10? 19. It's fucking 19. Yeah, 21 is hilarious, but it's 19. Is it, like, I don't get it. Is, like, 9 plus 10, is that supposed to be one of those things that, like, tricks you? Like, oh, if you go up to someone and, like, whenever you ask someone a math question, or maths, as you guys would say in Europe, I think, like, a lot of people are thrown off when you ask them math, because, oh, whoa, what if I get it wrong? Like, you know, let me make sure that I get it right. But anyway, I know it was a Vine, but what, 9 plus 10 is 19, goddammit. It's 21 if you want to have a good time, though. It's definitely 21. Oh my god, that's it. Let's see, how long is this thing? 28 minutes. Holy shit, this is going to be a long Q&A, boys. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're about 300-400 subscribers away from 140,000, but in anticipation of that, in anticipation of that, I want to say thank you again. And thanks so much for watching the Q&A. Hopefully you have a better idea of who I am now. And maybe, yeah, you have a better idea of who I am. And yeah, it's always good. It's always nice having forming a better connection with you guys. So like now, you know, if there's a question that you wanted to ask in a video, like maybe now you don't even have to ask that. You can ask a different question, like an even crazier question, like, dude, what do you think about global warming or some shit like that? Maybe I'll do a video on global warming. I'll do like a 5-minute video. Would you guys want to see that? I'm not doing a video on global warming. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button if you did. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as I do upload twice daily. This will be the first upload. Second upload, I think, might be a Happy Meal wager. Not sure yet. Or Sweet Squad Builder featuring Ibra. We shall see. But again, guys, thanks so much for watching. And thanks so much for all the subscribers and just being involved in the channel and that sort of stuff. So I'll see you guys for the second upload of the day. Till next time, tschüss, later, ade.